Russian Defense Ministry video from the war in Ukraine, showing Moscow's troops on the move, gaining ground, beating back Kiev's forces. But the reality, at least in some cases, seems different. These soldiers say they were mobilized from Irkutsk in Siberia, and they're refusing to fight. Due to the current state of affairs, we find ourselves in a desperate position as the commanders do not care about our lives, he says, and later adds, we ask for help, we have nowhere else to turn. The video was published as the Ukrainians say they've decimated Russian forces trying to assault Vuhledar in eastern Ukraine. And after a public spat between Yevgeny Prigozhin of the Wagner private military company and the Russian Defense Ministry over ammo supplies to Wagner mercenaries around Bakhmut. While Prigozhin says the issue has been resolved, he took another swipe at the Defense Ministry. A big number of former soldiers who are now part of Wagner came here because they were looking for more creative freedom, since everyone understands the army doesn't always enable that. When we asked Prigozhin whether ties with the Defense Ministry have been restored, a snarky answer. Guys, you're CNN, enemy spies, have a conscience. How can I discuss military issues with you, he wrote on his social media channel. Wagner's forces say they've gained ground around Bakhmut this weekend. Russian state media released this drone footage of the utter destruction there, and the Ukrainians claim Wagner's losses are immense. Former Putin advisor Sergei Markov tells me he doesn't believe Prigozhin uses his forces as cannon fodder because he owns them.
They have storming group, but Prigozhin, according to my information, he tried to preserve their lives because it's their lives, his property, and his businessman.
Their lives are his property.
Yes.
But while progress is hard to come by for his army, Russian President Vladimir Putin shows no signs of backing down, instead proclaiming the Ukraine war to be a conflict with the West.
They have one goal, to break up the former Soviet Union and its main part, the Russian Federation. For what? To push the remnants around and put them under their direct control.
New video. We have into out.
I want your take on
Front that clearly shows the brutal and bloody battle going on.